Oh, Merry Christmas, Leahs. Let's see what is coming out and transpiring. Oh my God, Leahs, it is the Capricorn season. So, Leahs, with the Capricorn season, what happens, what transpires, what to expect in the Capricorn season? The Three of Wands, okay? The Three of Wands is about successfully leaving a problematic situation that a Sagittarian and a Leo man have brought you in. A lot of you Leo men are dealing with a Sagittarian woman, whoever the Sagittarian woman is, and there's a lot of emotional situation, especially for Leo men and their wives, okay? Leo men and their wives, a lot of emotional problems. I see that the Five of Swords, a Scorpion, they're recognizing that a Scorpion could have lied. Whoever the Scorpion is could have lied. Communication, the moon is in Aquarius. So Leos, a lot of you Leos recognize, or you Leo men had a lot of secrecy. You Leo men are going to be recognizing that the Aries men had a lot of secrecy. They're now looking at an Aries woman. Whoever this Aries woman is, I see a lot of you Leo women is looking at this Aries or the Sagittarian woman. There's a lot of relationship problems concerning Leo and Sagittarian woman. So if you or whatever is transpiring, they recognize that an Aries woman had lied. They're now gaining a lot of knowledge about an Aries woman and a Sagittarian woman. They recognize that a Sagittarian woman had a lot of secrets. And they recognize that an Aries and a Sagittarian woman were friends. So a lot of you Leos, there is emotional situation. A lot of you Leos are walking away, moving away from some sort of a connection with a Aries. The Eight of Cups is emotional. A lot of you Leo women are very emotional. A lot of you Leo women and men are very, very emotional, okay? And you Leo men are going to be recognizing that an Aries man and a Sagittarian woman was not to be trusted. I don't know what is going on there, because a lot of you Leo women and men are standing up in your own energy. The Five of Cups, a whole lot of regrets. Regrets with a situation. They're going to be recognizing what you Leo men have done. You Leo men, people in authority recognize that a lot of you Leo men had a lot of secrecy. Lies and deceptiveness is going to be coming out over a whole lot of money. So Leos, there is a whole lot of problems. You Leos, there is so much problems surrounding money, okay? Emotional problems with friends is going to be transpiring. A lot of people are now going to be recognizing that Aries had a lot of Aquarian, the moon in Aquarius, an Aquarian and their friends had a lot of secrets. There's just a really disturbing situation that is going on, and it has to do with a lot of money and lies, and there is a whole lot of lies, okay? And if you Leos are connected with a Gemini, a lot of emotional regrets for you and this Gemini. It is the energy of Five of Cups. So Leos who are married to Geminis, emotional regrets. The energy of the Five of Cups is here, and there has been problems between you and your wife. The energy of the Five of Cups is Mars in a Scorpion. They now recognize that a Gemini lied over a Scorpion. A Gemini did not speak the truth over a Scorpion. A Gemini has some sort of hang-ups and created some sort of a problem for a Scorpion, okay? So they're going to be recognizing that a Gemini did not speak the truth about a Scorpion, whoever this Gemini is and whatever is going on. The energy of the Ten of Swords. Ten of Swords is Sun in Gemini. They now gain an understanding. The truth came out how a Gemini gained a lot of money people in authority is now gaining an understanding and recognizing how a Gemini and you Leos could have gained a lot of money. So the moon is in Aquarian, and an Aquarian or a group of people is now gaining some sort of a knowledge over the working of you Leo men and your Gemini wife, because I see that your Gemini wife is in a whole lot of problems, okay? So emotions. And as we look at this, this is Mars in Scorpion, because a Scorpion is now going to be showing up. I don't know who this Gemini is, and they're going to be recognizing that someone had blocked a Scorpion from their family and was communicating as if they were their family. And the Scorpion is now going to be finding out that this Gemini, they don't know who this Gemini is, and the communication that they were having with this Gemini. So people in authority is going to be finding out, because a Scorpion is going to make sure that a Gemini get fired, because a Scorpion is going to be finding out that a Gemini could have access some sort of a details or information, and as gain some sort of a information that they should not have had. And it's as if some sort of a communication, because I see regrets in the house of the Geminis. So a lot of you Leos that is connected, especially Leos that is in relationship with Geminis, they are now going to be recognizing that an Aries woman lied. An Aries woman was creating a way so that a Gemini was gaining a lot of money, creating some sort of an illusion factor surrounding a thing there. So, you know, this season is that you Leos, especially Leo men and Leo women, you're going to be having a lot of problems surrounding friends, or friends are going to be turning their backs, because this energy of Venus in Scorpion, which is friendships, positive friendships, is going to be ending. And a lot of you Leos is going to be ending friendship with Sagittarian women and Aries women. If you're married to Sagittarian or Aries women, the love that you have for these people is going to be over, because you see it's a very emotional timeline. With the energy of the Six of Cups is very, very emotional. So what we're recognizing is that the Eight of Cups is that there is a lot of regrets. A lot of you Leos regretted connected with a Aries. Okay, the Eight of Cups is about being very emotional. Saturn in Pisces. Okay, and whatever is transpiring, this person, the situation is very emotional. And the Pisces is now going to be recognizing that you Leos together with a Aries could have created a whole lot of problems for them. And it's very emotional for them, because they're now gaining a whole lot of understanding. So the truth of a Sagittarian woman and her friends are now coming out, because people are now recognizing that the Sagittarian woman was selling details and information of families to other people, giving other people some sort of a new sort. And this has been a situation that is coming up with Sagittarians, women and their friends, who was masterminding a plan. And what the Sagittarian woman was doing is paying her friends in a high position to access other people's data and information, and was giving it. So now the secrets, because Aquarius is the energy, it's like a corporation institution is now gaining an understanding what a Sagittarian woman was doing. A Sagittarian woman was blocking people from their accounts, their details, their information, and was giving it to other family members. So a corporation institution is now going to be recognizing how a Leo person, how you Leo men got in a country, how you Leo men and your wives and your people got in a country. Because it's as if a corporation institution is now going to be recognizing, oh my God, they were using the embassy of a country, and they were rerouting people, and people who had already lived in the country created a sort of a high position for themselves. They were copying these people details and information and was selling it to other families to get into countries. So they're now going to be recognizing, because that, you know, it's as if people in authority is now going to be getting to the bottom and recognizing who made a call, who accessed, and they're going to be recognizing that there are people in government institution and a Sagittarian woman who worked in a government institution. They're going to be recognizing that the Sagittarian woman and her friends have been selling documentation and details to other people, family. It's as if someone from one country lives in another country. They built their lives. They created a world for themselves. And the Sagittarian woman found out the data and information, and they're going to be recognized that the Aries have something to do with using the Sagittarian woman to formulate a situation. And they're going to be recognizing, because there is a huge problem. And the problem is that someone that was born in another country but have parents of another country, which I think a lot of people are not educated enough to understand international laws, and a lot of people works and get position in government institution and do not understand laws of international laws, okay? And it's as if this woman is just a pathetic person. When we say that this woman is, it's like this woman get a position, and this is what I say to a lot of people. You have to be aware of people who gets position who were not supposed to have this position, because they mastermind and they use their power in the wrong way. And whoever this woman is, work in some sort of a government institution that is aware and can access details and information, and created a lot of problem for a lot of families. And they're going to be recognizing that the Sagittarian woman and her friends have been falsifying data and information, and have been selling it, and have been giving a lot of families new start, but also taken from people who have built their life, created a normal life for themselves, copying these people data and information, and was selling it to other families and was making a lot of money. So they're now going to be finding out how you Leo man got in a country. Because they're going to be recognizing that you, Leo man, came in a country through the help of a Sagittarian woman that worked in some sort of a government institution organization. And they're going to be recognizing that the Sagittarian woman has been accessing other people's data and information. And this corporation is now going to be recognizing the secrecy, because it has to do with, ladies and gentlemen, because I have seen the root of these people and how they do it. They will have, and this is what I say to a lot of people think that institution are corrupted. No, it is the people that work in this institution. And it's always people who are not educated and have moral values, okay? And when we talk about moral values, we are talking about someone who pledged to protect people, but use their powers in the wrong way. And they're now going to be recognizing that the Sagittarian woman and her friends in different corporation institutions, and was gaining access of people details and information. And this corporation is now going to be recognizing that there was a shadow within their own, whether it's a government institution, organization, they're going to be recognizing that there was a shadow, and people were selling details and information, and was profiting from a lot of families' information and data. So whoever the Sagittarian woman is, because it has been coming up for a very long time, and this person, every time this person get caught, she kind of pull a fast one and get someone to help her to get out of a situation. And now it is to an end, because they're now going to be recognizing that this woman has been creating a lot of chaos for other families. And what she does is basically, because this woman just had this Aries, an Aries is behind all of this, and an Aries used the Sagittarian woman. And when the Sagittarian woman was caught by someone, and the person try to resolve the situation and try to gain knowledge where this person, why this person had their data and information. This woman created another collapse in this devastating situation to double up the information and data of this lady. So they're going to be recognizing that the Sagittarian woman has been using her friends in high places to do corruption and to be changing people data and information, and they're going to finally get this woman and her friends out of this organization once and for all. This is a serious case because a lot of family has been having issues, and you know, ladies and gentlemen, we were born with a name, okay? No one else is supposed to share your name. Okay, if someone else have your name, because a lot of people don't even know, they're like, oh, well, it's a name, it's a name. No, your name has a lot of secrecy and your data is coded in your names. And this is why, you know, I wish I could just explain to people simple things that you're not even aware. No. And I always say to people, I don't want you to use my name or access my name. And this woman have created a chaos for a family because, you know, there is some people that don't recognize whenever they are on a borderline, okay? And a borderline is that you can, whenever you're on a borderline, you can basically go over this borderline. And when we say people are borderline, is people who are not capable to recognize, hey, I've gone too far with a situation. Hey, let it go. Hey, this person didn't do anything. I got information that was not based on facts. Hey, I can't go on with this. You're a borderline person, okay? So we're looking at people who go to church every day and then they drink a glass of wine or 2 glasses of wine and they make their partners and their children lives chaotic. Your borderline, okay? That means that you can go over that line. Just as what they said, very smart people can be borderline also. But whenever you're a person who understands who you are and can balance out yourself, you'll be okay. Leos, it's a heavy period, but a lot of you Leos are going to be recognizing the lies of an Aries woman, okay? A lot of you Leos is going to be successfully showing up the secrecy within a corporation institution, what was going on. There's a lot of emotion endings for you Leo men, and you Leo men are going to be coming into problem. You and a Gemini is going to be coming into problems where you have to pay back a corporation institution a whole lot of money because they recognize what was going on. Gotta go, namaste.